just want to ask you one thing.
What's that?
Is it for the girl?
Welcome in, guys, to another episode of Cook with Kate. You were gonna do the countdown. How's everyone doing today? Hope you had a good day. Back again, doing some cookbook cookery. This new one. 101 Asian dishes you need to cook before you die. Welcome in Josie, Indominus, Annie, hello. Who else? Taz, hello. Hope your stream went well last night after we dropped our folks off to you. Yeah, doing well now that tomorrow is Friday. It's been a week, very productive week on our end. Have this little tinge back here right now though. I'm not sure if it's like from dust, not dust pirate, from like dust at work, or if it's like a sickness. So I just took some essential oil. Maybe it'll go away. Yeah, a rose under each apron strap. So fancy. Yeah, Buff, it's already Friday. Well, it's not our fault that you are time traveling ahead of us. Okay, so this lovely tray of ingredients. Yeah, how is the future? It's looking good. Lots of green things today. Lots of green things. Hi, D-Horts. Okay, so broccoli is gonna get roasted up. A little chili and some garlic in there. Thought that'd be a really yummy side dish to go with our pineapple fried rice because there's not a lot of vegetables in it. Yeah, it's my fault. What a spread, indeed. Dun, dun, dun. It's Friday there for you too, Josie. Ah! Okay, and then instead of using the shrimp in the recipe, I wasn't feeling shrimp this week. I thought this crispy pork belly would go really good in it, so we'll chop that up to go into the rice instead of the shrimp because we've been eating a lot of seafood this week. I needed to switch it up. garlic, shallot, ginger, some chilies if we feel like we need to spice up our life, cilantro, green onion. So those are all the vegetables that are gonna get cooked today. Not a ton of ingredients, I will say that. Yeah, my mercury intake, but seriously though, that's an issue in the world. Is this a pancake? No, this is delicious pork that we need to chop up. Okay, other ingredients, obviously fried rice. We need rice, and this is gonna be the first thing that we get going today because we're really breaking some rules here. Cooking our rice the same day that we plan on frying it is that can be a recipe for rice sticking to your pan and not frying. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to do this properly in one day. And the most important part is just getting your rice cooled off really quickly. Yeah, breaking rules, no list. I'm actually not making a list today. We got Jet Tila telling us what's what. Fish sauce, soy sauce, some Maggi, or this is like a Thai soy seasoning. And then there is a little bit of either curry powder or garam masala as well. So this is a Thai dish. So sometimes there is some influence in Thailand from East Indian as well. Oh, the label's on the garlic. So that's from Sam's mom. So I've been trying to use a bunch of different ones. So this one, fish lake. This little guy is a purple garlic. So she grows a bunch of different kinds. I probably have close to 20 different varieties, and then she sends them to me every end of the summer when she harvests them. Oh, hi, Cookie. Yeah, not making a list, but I'll be checking this recipe more than twice. Yeah, they're so cute. It's true. What are you doing?
I have it.
What? That you're just showing it?
Yeah.
Oh. Why are you showing beef jerky? Oh,
See,
Indominus. I can't keep up. Yeah, hack the time.
Hi, everyone.
This is the one. We got this on sale off of Amazon, I believe. Sammy surprised me with this. And if you guys ever watch Food Network, you probably have seen Jet Tila on quite a few shows. Usually kicking around with Alton Brown, too. So one of my favorites. And this recipe is actually only on page 16 of the book. And I was just flipping through this, and when I saw it presented in the pineapple like that, I was like, Sam, we have to do this. It looks like so much fun. So this is the recipe. Obviously, it's only one page, so it's really, really easy. This is how it's gonna look, but instead of shrimp, we're gonna have pork belly. Yum.
Pork belly's way better than shrimp.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so recipe serves 4.
1,000
He says, this is a recipe my family has been serving for 40 years, and I've put it on every menu I've ever written. I think fried rice is the perfect food. In one plate, you get rice, protein, veg, and aromatics. What else could you wish for? This is a perfect example of Thai fried rice versus Chinese. Fish sauce is the primary salt, and there's also no eggs used. So it's a little bit more wet. Yeah, you're reading upside down. What's going on? Okay, so ingredients, 1 large pineapple. And I think this should be ripened to perfection. Hopefully not too far. I literally just bought this a couple days ago, but it smells amazing. One trick is that if you pull the top leaves and they come out like that, then you're good. I think we're good. So sniff test it. Should smell really nice and fruity.
It smells like pineapple.
That's how you know you're good. It's always the worst when you cut into a pineapple and it's so sour that you can't even eat it. I don't wish that upon anyone. Yeah, buy a bald pineapple. Someone will see you in the store being like, trying to loosen the top leaves and be like, what are you doing to that pineapple? Secret stuff. So yeah, smell that pineapple butt. That beef jerky was Sammy's mixture of stuff. I think there was like Worcestershire and soy sauce in it. All right, along with our pineapple, we will need vegetable oil, garlic, shallot, ginger. I am skipping the Chinese sausage in this recipe. You guys feel free to add it. I don't love Chinese sausage. Is the
liver.
Yeah, the offal and the liver in it. I just can't get past that flavor. Even though like the rest of the sausage is so good and like sweet, I didn't want to put it in.
Nope.
So we're just going straight pork belly. Sam's munching.
Straight peewee.
Okay, so day-old rice is what he calls for. So that's where we're breaking the rules today. We should have cooked it yesterday on stream in reality, but I was not planning ahead enough. So just calling myself out there. Okay, and then for seasonings, the fish sauce, Thai soybean sauce, AKA Maggi, some sugar, the curry powder, green onion, and then cilantro. So pretty simple recipe. Not a ton of ingredients. Indominus wants us to make some beef jerky and send it to him. I'm in. Okay, so first things first, let's start cooking our rice. Will I post what in Discord? What are we posting? Actually, Annie, check this one out. As I just did a quick little Google search before I started stream, and Jet has his own website with the exact same recipe on it. I was like, this is a rare occurrence when I can cook out of a cookbook and still give you guys the link for the exact same recipe. Freaking awesome. I was really excited about that. Okay, so he wants 4 cups of day-old rice. So I'm gonna cook 2 cups of rice. 2 cups of rice, AKA 4 cups of liquid. Perfect. I'm so glad you're checking it out, Josie. I didn't check out the rest of the website, but I'm sure it is great. Really excited to keep cooking through this book with you guys as well. How are those noodlers? Sammy's eating leftovers from yesterday's meal. The pumpkin noodles heated up really well the second day. Excuse me for a sec. 2 cups of rice. And then while that's cooking, we can cut up the pineapple and get everything else going. This would be a very quick recipe to do if you already had the rice cooked and sitting in your fridge. So definitely a great way to use up leftover rice if you have that in your house. Oh, Thai colada cocktail. I am in.
And if you need something easy to make with rice leftovers, fry up rice with garlic, a little bit of butter, put a fried egg on top of it, a little bit of pork belly or some sort of other protein, and some vegetables.
Vegetables.
Easy mode.
Okay, so rice in the pot. And then you guys know my style of cooking rice, or some of you do at least, is we toast it dry like this in the pan first, and then we add our liquid. So the rice will toast, we get a little bit more of a nutty flavor, and we know it's toasting when the kernels start to turn more white than translucent. So Chinese sausage, it looks delicious. Like it looks like little pepperoni sticks. is I actually ended up buying them in Vancouver one time, and I was like, Sam, these look so good. Like, I've never seen these before. Took one bite of it, and I was like, I can't eat this. Sure enough, look at the ingredients, and like one of the first ones is liver. So I was like, oh no, that was a bad pick. That was like one of the only times that I think I threw out food I didn't like.
Yep.
Hey, Scott.
Nope, that's wrong. And that Reese's chocolate bar we ate last week.
Yeah, guys.
Terrible.
We threw out a Reese's chocolate bar. This is shocking news. It was just too sweet. They've changed. It's changed.
Like, I can eat Nutella by the spoonful. No problem. I love sweet stuff. I had to put the chocolate bar down. I was like...
I'm so happy you
What?
said something, because the first bite I had, I was like, this is not good.
No.
I was like, if Sam says something, that means I don't have to eat it.
What is that?
They used to be about the music. They've changed. So yeah, the Reese's, where it's like in the rectangular bar, don't waste your money. Disappointment.
Just gonna burn my pants. That's it.
The old peanut butter cups were way better. You're burning the Reese's pants?
Yeah,
No, there's still
that's
good
it.
things.
That's it.
This is still good.
That's good.
This is the only thing that's good now.
Watch this. Next time Cookie goes on...
Oh no,
Amazon,
I'm sorry, Cookie.
he's gonna have another... Just wait.
Crispy crunchy. Okay, let's stir this rice. I just have it on medium heat on the stovetop. Should take a couple minutes. While we're waiting, we can get our water set up. Hey, Trauma! Thank you for the 2-month resub. How are you doing? You have history tomorrow. Oh no. You have a test? Your assigned seat is a couch? That is epic. I never had that when I was in school. Sam, should we roast some mushroom with the broccoli? Some of the pine mushies?
No, I'd like to give... Oh, you can do one. I'd like the other ones to go to Zach.
Okay. You're almost at 10K. Nice, Annie.
Because he's gonna go get it stripped again and other things, so we don't really need the mushroom.
Trauma, you're not a horrible person, because that's what we had for dinner on Tuesday. Tuesdays are like our day of like resting and like relaxing and kind of just getting caught up for the week. So don't even say that. It's allowed. Some frozen pizzas are better than some pizzas that you can get in the restaurant. Just saying.
The frozen pizzas are better than the pizzas that come from the places around here.
Spaghetti and tomato sauce. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie about that.
Exactly. Look at all of us adulting. Peanut butter jam sandwiches. This is what it's all about. Best part about being an adult is no one has to tell you what to eat anymore. This is almost toasted. We're almost there. Lasagna in a bread maker? This is madness. Okay, it's true trauma, yeah. For a New Yorker, I guess that's a little bit of a blow. Because you can get better pizza for maybe cheaper than that one. But we can't get that here. It's like our pizza delivery is shite. So it doesn't make sense to spend $40 on pizzas getting delivered when they don't even taste good. So then we opt for Delissio. Sad to say. Sloppy Joes and fries. Yum. Oh, your oven's broken. Oh, sad times. Okay, I'm ready to add our water in. When we add the water, it should sizzle quite a lot. Perfect. 2 more cups. So 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. That is the rule. And then we're gonna cover this. Let that come up to a boil. Hopefully not boil over. That's always the worst. That's so cool, Josie. Very creative of you. Hey, Black and Shadow, how's it going? That is so sad, Scott. Like, sad for us that we don't have any good pizza delivery. Delissio? Like, that's not a thing in the US? Oh yeah, yours is DiGiorno. I wonder if it's this exact same thing, just a different name on the box. Oh, a sourdough pizza place? Where was that, Buff? Nice, Indominus. Yeah, make that pizza. Del Monte Gold. Oh, this is actually from Costa Rica. Okay, we're leaving the rice for now. In New York, even? Yum. Extra sweet. And they show you how to cut it. That's a useful label. Okay, so what we need to do is we're using half of this for a serving device. So no plates needed today. And then the other half, we use the pineapple in the stir-fried rice. So obviously we want to keep some of the leaves as well. So it's probably easier for me to start this way. Or do we leave more of the pineapple for serving it in? So like leave a bigger chunk. That might be better too. We'll do that. Oh, it's looking good in there. That is a very juicy, delicious looking pineapple. But look at this. It was almost going bad. Just peeking at our rice.
It's the same.
It's the same? You just missed the 5th of November hog roast in England? No, Buff. No! Oven ready facts about DiGiorno. Owned by Nestle. Okay. Terrible start. That's been around since the 80s? Holy. Okay, I'm just gonna carve out for this one. Just this little bit of not so nice stuff there. I guess I can just peel it out. And then we'll just trim up the bottom as well, since this is gonna be our serving device. Just wanna clean it up a bit. You don't wanna be wondering what kind of foreign things you're eating out of. Okay, that looks better. So what we have to do is kind of hollow this one out. And then this one, right away, I'm going to just flip it over. Cut the leaves off. I'm gonna get this rice out of here because that's a big container. And we'll cut the bottom off as well, make it nice and flat. Holla back, girl. I usually don't keep the core unless it's roasted whole on a grill, but otherwise the core is just too chewy and fibrous. Okay, so now, may you taste it?
Yeah.
Come on over. So we just run our knife along the outside edge. Snacks?
Snacks.
What's that?
We taking a lot of work done today.
Yeah.
Last week we did.
Boom. Okay, now.
Oh yeah.
One more day and she would have started fermenting.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Posh. Yeah, right? Like, what is this? This is such waste.
The question is, do you put pineapple on pizza?
I don't know if we can ask the pineapple pizza question today. We might get him too fired up. Pineapple hooch. Yum. Everything is good on pizza. That's such a good answer, D. Hortz. Okay, our rice is just coming up. That's why I'm watching it back here. I don't feel like cleaning stuck rice off of the stove top. Okay, clean that up. Guess. Some of these leaves are not the best looking. I'm gonna just take some scissors to them. I guess if we wanted really nice green leaves for the presentation, then we wouldn't get a really nice and sweet pineapple. So in reality, we need like one green pineapple to plate the dish in. And then one really nice ripe one just to take the fruit from. Okay, rice is boiling. And we're gonna keep it boiling. It's my favorite way to cook rice. And this way, the kernels will not get mushy and stick together as they'll stay nice and separate. And this is actually an East Indian method of cooking rice as well. Okay, how are we gonna do this? So I think first things first, we should make our border for what we're gonna cut out, and then it will be easier. I think. Banana curry pizza, what? Yeah, I frickin' love Hawaiian pizza. That is what I've always eaten. You've never tried anchovies? Polsh, I think you would really like anchovies. I really like anchovies. Okay, let's do... something like that. Just trying to follow kind of his diagram there in the book. So he makes the border and then he cuts it out in like 2 separate pieces, kind of. Banana curry powder sprinkled over it and cheese. So interesting. I'm intrigued. Okay, now we do this part. Oh, almost went too far. This is like a little bit unsafe to me. And obviously we don't really want to cut through. Okay, so now what did he do? He went like this? Yeah. Just go nice and slow, guys. If you're doing this at home. Don't want you to lose any digits. Okay, how is that? That wasn't very deep at all. Terrible, really. In dog, what's wrong with pineapple fried rice? It's so delicious.
It has no breath anymore.
What?
The pineapple.
Mmm.
Taking its
Look at the
breath.
juice in there. Go ahead and cup, Sammy. How do we get this part out then? That just stays in there? Or do we carve around the core?
That stays in there.
I'm carving. Just pretend we're carving pumpkins all over again, guys. Get the kit out. This rice is ripping back here. This is great. There we go. Okay, the core is out. Now we just got to get these beautiful little pineapple chunks out. I can't help it. It's really, really good. Holy. Now that is fresh pineapple juice. I want a pina colada, guys.
If you like pina colada, getting caught in the rain.
Chug it, chug it. Ooh, yeah, we gotta get some rum out. It's true. Okay, pineapple serving apparatus complete. We have a little bit of time later. Maybe we'll revisit. Just gonna put this in here for a sec while we deal with our rice quickly. I think that was the hardest part of making dinner, was making the serving device. Yeah, put the lime in the coconut. Anyone watched Food Wars? I don't think so. Okay, grabbing a sheet pan. And some parchment. You bought new sweatpants today? Yes, Pauls.
I love new sweatpants.
Such a good day. Okay, now here's how the rice looks. So all of those little air pockets are what keep the rice really fluffy. Oh, there is actually still a bit of liquid. That's weird because it was already sizzling on the bottom. Okay, we'll keep that ripping for like a minute more. Shouldn't need too long, but you saw that it was already cooked. Polish, I don't know if sweatpants exist anymore without them like having tight ankles. I bought some from work and that's all I got too. But I like that style.
I don't have tight ankles.
Oh, Sammy doesn't. I think we got those from Costco.
Costco for the win, 20 bucks.
She salts the pineapple before putting it in the rice. Ooh, that sounds really good.
It would extract some juices just like you would have it with like anything else.
Hi, Armored. Yeah, Costco is the best. Okay, so after this, we will cut up the pineapple, the pork belly, chop up our shallot, ginger, and garlic for our aromatics. And then we just have to dress the broccoli and get it roasting in the oven. Ooh, Under Armour, also one of our favorite athletic wear companies. Best answer ever, Armored. And yeah, I am not planning on having a child anytime soon.
100%.
Yeah, Sammy is a big enough kid for me to take care of already. You said it. Oh, Binging with Babish made it. Nice. That's really cool. Yeah, real pants. Sometimes we do that too, Polish. It's like, okay, I'm not going into town, I'm going into the city. I guess I'll put real pants on. Okay, now our rice is good. So now we're gonna pour it out onto the parchment lined pan and we're gonna spread it out. So that it can cool off really quickly. You guys see all this steam coming off of this? So this is what we don't want. We don't want the rice to keep cooking and steam itself until it's mushy. We want to keep all these beautiful kernels. So spread this out. And then if you can, I know this could be pretty difficult for you, try and put it in the fridge or like in a really nice cool area so it cools off just a bit faster. If you can. It is actually basmati. I would rather use jasmine, but I'm trying to use this up. So yeah, long grain. Jasmine is Thai, basmati is East Indian. Yeah, where's the 3-day-old rice at? Well, prior planning did not allow that to happen.
56 Shades of Sasha Grey. Do you know that Sasha Grey also streams now?
Yeah, did you guys see that Sasha Grey was like streaming a while ago?
No, like she's streaming today, right now.
She's on right now?
Yeah.
Is she on front page?
I don't know.
If they are putting a porn star on the front page of Twitch, I'm gonna be upset. So yes, fried rice should come from day-old rice. This is the trick if you want to do it the same day. So I'm gonna get this into the fridge. Actually, Buff, I was the one that told him that she was streaming. And did you only know that she was from Entourage?
Yeah.
Sammy only thought that she was from Entourage.
No, I knew she was a porn star
Okay.
from Entourage.
Okay. We'll see, Midget Man. We'll see. Indominus, don't do it. Don't look it up. She is very beautiful, though. Bye, Scott. Good to see you, man. Take care. Perfect. Cool it down. That'll be ready in about half an hour, I would say. So kind of perfect timing for us to prep all the other stuff. That pineapple juice gave me life, guys. Okay, back to it. So it says on this recipe, I'm gonna put this right here. So we only need a cup of pineapple cut up. And obviously with us putting it in the fried rice is we want like smaller chunks of pineapple so that it's mixed throughout. Bye, Indominus. Take care. Have fun at class tomorrow. I'm just gonna take out this little bruised piece. So this piece has no core on it. This has a little bit. Just cut that out. Cause yeah, that's just like woody. Oh, for sure, Josie. Okay, so this is actually a method I Googled because I would always eat East Indian food and have the rice and it would never be like sticky. It's always these perfect kernels of rice. And I was like, how do they do that all the time? And they actually like rapidly boil the rice. So we do the same method as we toast the dry kernels. You can use oil if you want, but you don't have to. I mean, if you're trying to be healthy, maybe don't use oil, right? So toast that until it starts to look more white. And then we can add our water in and we boil that rice. So instead of saying cover the pot and simmer it, We actually boil it. So we cook it quicker. And that only took, what, maybe 10 minutes? And then for the fried rice, I just poured it out right away. Otherwise, when the rice kind of starts to sizzle and you start to hear it like want to stick onto the bottom of the pot when the liquid is cooked out of it, then I take it off of the burner, cover it with a lid for 5 minutes, and then it will steam and all the kernels will separate, and then you're good to go. Your back, Sasha, was boring. Well, welcome back. Boil it. Yeah, for basmati, you can see how well it worked, right? Okay, I just wanted to see his method when we add the pineapple. So right at the end, so we'll keep that separate from everything else then. You're very welcome, Josie. So nice chunks of pineapple. Not super small. Okay, now that we're done that, I'm just gonna rinse my hands. It's quite sticky. All of the sugars. Yeah, you're just watching the wrong stuff. We should have never told you guys this. All right, let's cut up our pork belly. Yum. So this is from a piece of pork belly that I roasted whole. And I had some left over. So then I packed it up in smaller chunks, and I thought this would be a great way to use it up. So we'll be able to crisp it up in the pan with the rice. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is slice this. I'm gonna go this way. I think we'll do like 1/2-inch pieces, almost the same size as what we cut the pineapple. And we have to keep in mind that the pork is gonna shrink a little bit when we fry it as well. So we'll just cut it a touch bigger than what we actually want it to be at the end. She was just talking about Minecraft. Oh, I think the other day when I stumbled upon her, she was just like opening fan mail. I was like, I am bored. Okay. And now I think we'll turn it this way so that we keep the nice fat cap on each piece of pork. And then we'll basically cut little lardons. Still good? You can't get into them? I'm with you, Polish. Unless maybe we just haven't found our person to watch yet. But I just find it hard to like sit in front of a computer and just like watch someone talk. But I guess that's what YouTube videos are. Mm-hmm. But then again, I don't really ever watch much Twitch when I'm not on here myself. So I wouldn't say that I'm not really biased to anything. Yeah, Hitch, that's true. But like Hitch is always up to something different. He's probably the one person who I just like pop in quickly to see what he's up to. Okay, there's that. Goodness. One more wipe. Next up, ginger, garlic, shallot. So garlic, let's do 4 cloves. Ooh. We'll do 3 of those ones and 1 of this one. I wasn't worried. Yeah, you're on the center monitor. You guys are free to watch whoever you desire. Okay, so the garlic will mince in. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just slice it. With fried rice, I like the bigger chunks of garlic in it. A little bit stronger flavor that way. Lurk, Polsh. Lurkity lurk. Ah! No. Was that a 5-second rule? We'll give it a quick rinse. We're okay, guys. Yeah. No. Everything's ruined. Yeah, banished. How dare you do that to the cute little garlic? Nothing? Sam's like, pardon? Like, you're not banished. You're fine. He's like, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. Oh, man. Okay, let's slice this up. Nice thin pieces. It's okay if it's a little bit chunky too. Is it wrong to chop and freeze all the garlic bulbs at once? Do this but get told it's not the same as fresh. I don't know if I've ever used frozen garlic. It's probably still better than like keeping it in the fridge. I know if you mince it and keep it in the fridge, it definitely gets a weird flavor. Like, I would never buy the pre-chopped garlic from the store. I'll say that for sure. That is weird stuff. Yeah, borderline jarlic. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, the jars of garlic, not into it. Garlic with the razor. I feel like that's a little bit unsafe. What do you think, Josie? Thanks, D-Horse. That actually wasn't even that good of a cutting, but thank you. I don't know. I've been keeping those garlic heads in the fridge for a couple of months now and haven't found them breaking down at all. Just keeping them like that. So I like always cutting it up fresh. But I've also never tried the other way. I've seen people do that with herbs as well, as they blend it up and freeze it. It is smart, for sure. Oh, it's from Healthy Addict. Yeah, I can't take credit for that. Okay, I'm gonna thinly mince this shallot up. Oh no. shallot is trying to make me cry. Just cut with your eyes closed. Oh wait, no, probably not a good idea. Whew, okay. It hurts. We can put our shallot in with the garlic since we cut the garlic a little bit bigger today. But if we were to really mince the garlic, then I would keep it separate because it might burn. Yeah, a big old whiff for sure. It hurts. Okay, ginger, let's see how much ginger Jet says to put in. And, oh, half a tablespoon. I was like, 1/8 of a tablespoon. Half a tablespoon. That's not very much. Let's cut like that much off. That'll probably be around that once we get this peeled. So using the back of either a paring knife or a spoon works really good to get the peel off of the ginger. Ginger and pineapple, that's gonna be so good together. Oh, you use frozen garlic buff. Okay. Okay, so now with the ginger, is I am going to slice it really thin to start, and then we'll stack it back up, and then slice it again, and then we can dice. We don't want really big chunks of ginger though, because it can be overpowering. Do that, and then these pieces will just cut on their own. So thin slices that way. And then we'll chop it all up. I have put ginger through a garlic press before, but it does get stuck just with the fibers in the ginger itself, as it kind of clogs up the garlic press. So even though it minced it really nice, I don't think it was worth the time trying to clean it afterwards. Okay, now we can chop this. Nice little ginger cubes. And we can put that in with the shallot and the garlic. That's a good amount of ginger. It's gonna be delish. Okay, we are moving right along, guys. Okay, next up, we will slice our green onion, chop a little bit of cilantro. So I think we need 1, 2, maybe that much green onion. We will start by cutting off the roots on the end. And then I always like to peel the little dry piece around the bottom off as well. Just makes it a little bit tough to chop as your knife doesn't want to go through that. Whew, that shallot making my nose run. Holy smokes. Okay, now we get to slice these really nice and thin. How are you guys liking this top-down view? I know it's only day 2. Are you liking it better than the front view of the cutting board that we had before? What the heck, Buff? Why would they turn off the walk-in? That is brutal, dude. Out of like any nightmare in a restaurant, it's a fridge or a freezer going down and you losing everything in it. Like thousands of dollars. That's brutal, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Sam actually asked me before we switch things around. He's like, do you want me to flip it so it looks like you're not left-handed? And I was like, hell no. I'm like, I am me and that is that. Yeah, the footage after, that's always fun. Investigating. It's like, who did this? Who was the dum-dum that did this? Just want to fill up like half of this because I'll share the same container with cilantro. Just gonna be right back, like 20 seconds. Okay. Had to blow my nose. It would not stop running. Holy 50 shades. Yeah, it can never be turned off. Yeah, like an actual Dog cooking stream. Maybe if we ask really nicely. But Sammy doesn't like chat like we do. That's the thing, is like when he's cooking, the guy is cooking. He doesn't have time to chat. So it's not going to be like the same thing. But he could just cook and I could narrate, kind of like an Alton Brown thing going on. Okay, chop up our cilantro.
You guys want to bake something or cook something?
Yeah, Sammy likes baking things. I like when Sammy bakes things as well. Gotta go to beddies. Okay, Josie, thanks for hanging out. Take care of yourself and hope you have a good sleep. Night, night.
If you narrate it, I'll cook.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for chat. Bacon. Sam says if I narrate for him, then he'll cook.
Maybe you can do it as a goal.
You guys would like to see it. He is crazy in the kitchen. Like, he is such a good cook. I miss that too. I miss Sammy's cooking. Other than like barbecue stuff. But like, he can cook other things too. We need this to happen. Okay. Yeah, please. I mean, he's been cooking longer than I have professionally. So that says something in itself. He's got the power, the strength, and then the knowledge. Yeah, exactly, Buff. He's crazy in the kitchen. Hey, Tom. How's it going, man? Okay, we can let our cilantro and green onion share the same container. We'll allow this. Smelling pretty good in here already. Just from getting everything ready to cook. Yeah, Trauma. You remember the stories. I love that. Okay, next step, let's quickly dress our broccoli. Get it on the sheet pan. So we'll get another piece of parchment, I think, just to put under it. That'll save me from doing a bunch of dishes as well. Wipe this water off. See my little garden chilies there as well. And I would like to get some of the chili garlic oil out. And then just some salt and pepper. Yeah, those chilies. Still have to make like a hot sauce with them, I think. Indominus, you're back. Welcome back. Okay, so first step is just to cut our pieces of broccoli to like nice bite size. So all of those are good to go. And having them smaller like that, it will also cook quicker. So this will be maybe a 10-minute roast in the oven. Very quick. So that can cook while we're doing the fried rice. That was my plan. And that way we don't have a bunch of stuff going on the stovetop at the same time. Because it can get a little bit overwhelming. So some chili garlic broccoli to go with our somewhat sweet pineapple fried rice. Thought that would be a really good combination. Because I like spicy and sweet together. Hi, Uncle Corey. How are you doing? I've not cooked broccoli on here in quite a while. Pretty good amount of it as well. Brock rice, yum. And I like roasting broccoli in the oven when it starts to get a little bit of char on it. Really good flavor. Whew. Almost lost it all. Just eating pizza. Heck yeah. What kind? The pineapple is good. Just chilling back here. Ready. It's ready for fried rice. Let's just say that. Okay, our chilies. Just gonna slice those up. I'm gonna use a little cutting board so that I don't spice up this one. Battering some brock with cheese in it. What? That sounds so yummy. I remember broccoli with cheese sauce when I was young, and that was so good. This is gonna be spicy. I can tell. Just the smell of it. Nope, not de-seeding. Yeah, that is the recipe in Nurse, like to a T. So you don't have to buy the entire cookbook if you want just this recipe. That's pretty awesome. She gonna be spicy, but the rice is gonna be pretty sweet. I think we should dress this with a little bit of the chili garlic oil first, and then we can start seasoning it. Pompeii. It's not. And at least not until tomorrow. Just enough oil to coat the brock. And if you don't have chili garlic oil, you definitely could just mince up some garlic and chilies and use a vegetable oil instead. It's allowed. Okay. That's fine. Don't touch your eyes or face. S&P. Broccoli is really good with black pepper as well. Yeah, or your peepees, or your genitals. Genitals. Yeah, instructions unclear. Newly blind. Oh, nurse. Should be good. Just give that a little tossy toss. All of the oil should be soaked up by the broccoli. And then we can spread everything back out. And that way it'll roast really well. Spread out some of our chilies. Perfect. Definitely washing my hands now. And I think we are ready to get our oven preheating. Check on our rice, see if it's cooled off enough now. So it's been cooling uncovered in the fridge since we cooked it. Just want to double check. Okay, so we're gonna heat some vegetable oil, add our garlic, shallot, ginger, cook that until it starts to just go golden brown. Then we can add in our pork belly, get that nice and crispy, and then we add the rice. Then we stir in all of our sauces, and then the pineapple at the end, as well as the green onions, and then we garnish with the cilantro. Very easy. Easy and quick. One day you found a caterpillar in the broth? Yeah, and then you're just terrified to go back to it. Oh man. Tough times, Buff. Okay, so oven is going on to 425 Fahrenheit, same temp as the squash and beets yesterday. That is like my go-to oven temperature if I'm roasting stuff. Aw, yeah. Rice is good. Nice and dry. Check it out. Hey Steam, how are you? So we can break this up a little bit with our hands before we go to use it. So it didn't go mushy on us. Everything just crumbles apart. You can't eat them raw. That's interesting. Wasn't allowed peppers as a kid because your mom hated the smell. Yeah, I love sweet peppers. I think for the oil for frying our rice, I think I might go with coconut oil. I think that might be really good with the pineapple and the pork and everything else going on, since this is like more Thai style fried rice. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep the rice in the fridge for now while we start cooking the rest of the stuff. So we'll go over to the stove. Gotta get the big pot out, or big pan. Obviously a wok would be the most ideal thing to use to cook this. Just want to see if he says anything else. No, so I would just recommend like a nice heavy pan if you don't have a wok. I was like, where is my pan? It's in the oven. Sneaky shammy. It's preheating. And you do want a pan with a lot of surface area on it. That's the one we're going with. You can't do guacamole. I was like, what is guacamole? You can't do guac? What? And you still can't do beets, Trauma? Yeah, Brussels sprouts. Love those. Yeah, bubble and squeak. Nice, guys. Your phone autocorrects you? Guacamole. I love that spelling of it, though. Guacamole. Let's get some fat in this pan and get it heating up. I'm gonna turn it to, like a good medium-high heat. Because once we start adding stuff to the pan, it's gonna start cooling it off. Fair bit of oil or fat is also needed when you fry rice. Just so you guys are aware. Don't skimp. Because when the rice starts to stick to the pan, you're gonna be swearing a little bit probably. Avocado with pine nuts in a salad? What? I have not even heard of this, Buff. Avo is a mood food? That's a mood food. So moody. Okay, we got our soy sauce, fish sauce, and Thai soy sauce, as well as the curry powder over by our pan. So we're good to go there. Just gonna put a couple of our herbs and stuff away while we're waiting. Be productive and efficient. Sammy's whispering things to me, but he said that he can't tell me until afterwards. That's like saying you have a secret, but you can't tell anyone after. What? Not fair. The oil looks like sap. Yeah, coconut oil is interesting as it goes hard at room temperature. But it's the good fat. Oh, that's what he's saying, Trauma? That's perfect. He's cooking us dinner tomorrow.
Can't tell them though.
I'm not. Yeah, we gotta ban Buff. Yo, Kate, can we ban Buff? It makes me do too much math. Oh, man. No, it's not happening, Buff. As many times as you ask, you're not gonna get a ban. Yeah. Now Sammy's tempted to ban you. Look what you've done. Is this what you've wanted? Okay, we're almost there. As soon as, so this is what Jet says. In a large skillet or wok, heat the oil for about a minute or until it wisps of white smoke appear. Just wisps of smoke. And coconut oil is a really good alternative to any vegetable oils like canola and grapeseed because it does still have a high smoke point. Compared to olive oil and like avocado oil, very low smoke points, so you can't do much cooking or high temperature cooking with them. There we go. Our wisps of white smoke. So first thing in here, shallot, garlic, ginger. I turn the heat down now to medium because I don't want this to brown too quickly. Let's spread it all out in the pan. Get as much surface area as we can. Gonna pop a window open because it's gonna get hot in here. Ooh, coconut oil. It's a bit expensive. I don't think it's ridiculously expensive. Yeah, once again, Costco. Yeah, extra virgin coconut oil. EVCO. EVCO. Yeah, spices and oils and like vinegars, super expensive to restock, but then they last for a while, right? Oh, Costco is up in Canada. It is huge here. Okay, so shallot is just starting to brown a little bit. For fried rice, you can take it a bit farther if you want a more roasty, toasty flavor. Could be nice. I am going to add in now our pork belly, because that stuff's still gonna cook as the pork cooks with it. And I wanna get also a little bit of crispness on our pork belly pieces. Shrimp would be so good in here as well though. I'm shrimped out. I'm shrimped out for the week. Everything just straight vegetable oil. Very nice portion. Yeah, everything is fitting in this pan really nicely so far. I have made stir-fried rice a couple other times, I think, on stream. There was one time where that pan was completely jammed full. Like, I couldn't even mix anymore. I was like, this was a mistake. So I'm gonna learn from that time and try to not do that. So if you overload your pan when you're doing fried rice, that's how you get the rice to stick onto the bottom. Not good. Because then stuff doesn't continue to fry, it actually starts to steam. Yes. So the pork belly is going to release a little bit of fat as well, which is perfect. That is smelling good. I'll start to turn that up a touch as well. Slowly turning the heat up on this pan. We want it really nice and hot when we go to add the rice in. Really, really nice and hot. Missouri. I have never been there. Is that where you're from? I've not been like too many places in the States. Farthest down I've gone is what, Nevada? Nevada, California.
California, you can do it pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say California when we went to TwitchCon was like the farthest south I've gone. And then for East Coast states, I've really only been to New York. I think it's time. We don't want our stuff to get too browned. Okay, and that's the oven saying it's ready for the broccoli too. Okay, now we put the rice in the pan. So broccoli's going in the oven. I'm not gonna set a timer because I think it's gonna time out to be about 10-ish minutes for when we're done this rice. I'll keep an eye on it since we're standing right here. So now, start adding our rice in. I'm gonna reserve, it looks like about 2 cups of the rice. Because like I said, I don't really want to jam pack this pan. Because the end result will not be what we want. So use your judgment. Trying to get the stuff off of the bottom of the pan. All of the browned bitties. Okay. You hear that sizzle, guys? That's what we want. Might turn this off again as well. Get a better view. Hey, Scat, how's it going? Cookie, thank you very much for gifting the sub to Indominus. You've given 73 subs already. You crazy. You can't wait to move west. Where are you moving to, Trauma? Yeah, I like the brown bits as well. Okay, not gonna fool around with that too much. What does Jet say? Okay, now we can stir in fish sauce, the soybean sauce. Okay, so we don't actually need this soy sauce. We don't need the kikkoman. What we do need, 2 to 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. Holy smokes. What? Sammy gifting subs. Thanks, Sammy. So 2 to 3 tablespoons fish sauce, 1 to 2 tablespoons of Maggi. Yes, tablespoons, friends. So the fish sauce is the main salt element in most Thai cooking. But when you mix it in with this kind of stuff, it doesn't give as fishy of a flavor as you think it would. So I'm gonna go 2 and 2. And so with us adding a little bit of liquid, it should loosen up any bits that are possibly stuck on the bottom of our pan. And then just a pinch of our curry powder. Oh yeah, that is smelling good. And then, ooh, we need a tablespoon of sugar. So kind of balancing all that salt. Touch of sugar in there as well. I bet honey would be really good if you guys didn't want to use sugar. And that is that. So heat's off. Woo! It got super dark. Obviously just this soy sauce. So after we mix this in, it says to mix in the pineapple and the green onions. Those are like our last two things. I might try and get off these couple of little bitties in the bottom here. I don't want that stuck onto the pan, but I'm hoping that maybe the little bit of liquid from the pineapple can loosen it up. I would really like to use a wok, but I'm not sure how it would cook on a glass top stove. I feel like that's something you need a gas stove for. I just don't think it would cook the same. Okay, our scallion. Yes, there we go. Okay, we'll just let that sit for a sec. Give this a taste. A little bit more of this. Touch more of our fish sauce. There we go. Everything's loosening up. Because that is where like all of the flavor is on those parts that are slightly stuck. So I'm actually gonna try a more sturdy spatula. Try and get that off. Is there such thing, Fatty McSandwich? A flat-bottomed wok. Welcome in, new subs. Welcome in, guys. Yes, Scat. You have to go to... What's the spot in Vegas, Sam?
What?
The cannabis place. Reef. Reef. Insane. We actually stumbled upon it because we could smell it from the, like almost from the strip. We're like, what is that? There we go. And then the broccoli should be ready right away here. Yep. There it is, friends. Mix those bitties back in. Holy. Just gonna give this a taste before we give some to Sammy. Mmm. Not just saying this, By far the best fried rice I've ever made at my house. That is flavorful. Really nice. It is time. Time to plate the pineapple fried rice. Here, use this, or that's okay.
Time to eat the pineapple fried rice.
I'll just bring this over to the stove, I think, and fill it up that way. I think peas always go really well in here too. If you felt like you needed some extra greenery, peas are always a good option. Well, this is the first time I've plated something in a pineapple. Sam, you're forgetting your cilantro. No! All of that.
That's perfect.
Don't even touch it. Grill marks. Ooh, on the pineapple. Nice. Cilantro garnish. We're going heavy. Are you just saying it's too late for cilantro because you don't like it? Guys? Perfect timing as well. Chili garlic, roasted broccoli, a little bit of char on there. That's our veggie tonight, since I knew there was no veggies in this. Okay, quick photo for me. I think we did pretty good. That's how his looks. That's how mine looks. So instead of the shrimp, we used the pork belly. It hates your tongue. Does it make your tongue weird? There we go. There we go. What are you getting, Sammy? Are you sure you want hot sauce? Because the broccoli might be really spicy. Okay, this is what I get to eat out of. I'm going with a spoon. Yeah, it's like soap. To my dad sometimes, he's like, it just tastes like soap.
All right, zombie snot.
Sam went in for some zombie snot. Holy. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mmm. Like, you don't even taste fish sauce. Mm-mm. The like sweet and salty components in this are so good. How's it going, Randy? There's like a little bit of a coconut aroma still from the coconut oil. Pork is nice and tender. Definitely complements the pineapple well. Nice little crispy bits of rice too. We know we did good. That's the whole point of frying it. I'm gonna taste a little piece of broccoli. Yeah, there's some spice on that broccoli. Couple of chilies on there. Mmm. I like how it goes in a circle. It's like, whoa. It's really yummy. Like 100%, I would make this again. And I want you guys to try and make this at home. Because it was really easy. It's rare that you follow a recipe and it actually tastes delicious when you follow it to a T. I usually find that most recipes like need a little bit more salt or a little bit of this or that, whatever. But this, it doesn't need anything. I can see why he's put it on every single menu and why it's been around for 40 years in his family. It's a bit healthy. I mean, take out the pork belly and it'd be healthier. Yeah, he's almost done. And obviously, our pineapple plating. That was just fun. Yeah, blasphemy, right, Onerous? Take out the pork belly? I don't know if that can happen. I don't know. All right, friends. We're wrapping it up. My little tinge in my throat has gone away, so that's good. I'm trying to not get sick. What? You have to cut out all pork, chicken, and beef? Crazy. At least you get fish. Okay, we are going to raid a birthday boy.
Oh, sorry. How do I get?
Tabatai cooking. Amazon Prime. I hope he's still on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Let's go
Prime Day.
visit
Let's go.
another person that is also raising money for St. Jude this month. It's his birthday today. And the magic number is 37. He let everyone know. So that's where we're gonna go because I have not talked to him yet today. So let's all go wish Graham a very happy birthday, see what he's up to. And I will see you guys possibly Saturday for a little bonus stream. Or for sure Sunday, we are doing like a Sunday roast with pork. Pork and potatoes and rutabaga. It's gonna be delicious. So see you guys then. I hope you have a wonderful weekend if we don't see you on Saturday. Thank you for everything once again. All of the follows, gifted subs, resubs. Okay, night guys. Love ya. Take care of yourselves. Bye.